Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Going Medieval with Darby Hill Montashire. Everything's still trucking along pretty nicely, upgrading a handful of buildings, trying to branch out some more production, waiting for the next round of raids because it has been strangely silent except for the Wrath of Thor, so we're still kind of just trucking along right now. Now, I do want to try and build out at least an extra kiln and a smelting furnace, since it does seem like these sometimes do kind of get bottlenecked and slowed down, but we are sitting on a reasonable amount of iron. I'd like to know what we're really supposed to do with things like gold, because it seems like gold is not especially useful if we're not able to trade with anybody. So it is something we can extract and mine, just why? Make a really nice shrine or something? I guess. I mean, that could be a thing, but I don't know how much that impacts the mood. Regardless, I don't know, maybe we try with some of that. I am going to set up a few crafting jobs just for some training on things like, short bows and stuff. We should probably do something kind of similar for making armor, for making some additional clothing, and so on. I want to get our crafters as skilled as possible, since for some reason, the game has stopped giving me new people. And another heat wave? Really? We've got 2 this summer. Oh, that sucks. Honestly, though, I'm not especially worried about it. I mean, we've already finished upgrading this storage facility for our food. So let's actually take a look at the temperature differential here. So the temperature's definitely rising. We're at 36.6 degrees Celsius outside, as opposed to only 16 inside. That's a 20-degree difference. Yeah, that's what I call pretty solid. I mean, yes, the temperature will still make it decompose, but look how long this beet pile, for example, is going to take to decompose. Well over a year. And that's only because the temperature is still a little bit too high, but not by much. Not by much. Whereas I am pretty sure if it were out here, it would decay in like a couple of days. So, yeah, okay, that kind of proves it. Bricks and such, fantastic temperature insulation, which is what we expected. We shouldn't be surprised about that. That's why they tell us it has good thermal insulation. But it's always nice to see it working in practice, right? Wow, Silvestre now is at level 40 in botany. Amazing. You're just like Matt Damon in The Martian. You can grow potatoes on Mars. Settlers suffering from excess heat. Not from too long. Alright, so let's take a look at the research here. I'm still probably never going to go back to wooden weaponry. I just don't really see the point. Could go for fermenting. Not really sure I see the point of that either. Swords could make sense. And you know what? I think maybe I do want to go for shields level 2. We can get at least an upgrade there. It improves the survivability of my 1 or 2 tanks, so that makes some sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. 40 wood. Not even any metal? You're not going to, reinforce it or anything? Fine. Go ahead and make 1 really good wooden shield. That's all I care about anyway. And we're moving on into autumn. Okay, so the temperature should start to drop a little bit. I'm thinking we probably should go ahead and craft up at least another couple of sets of winter clothes. I feel like we probably don't have quite enough of those, and maybe a cap or so would be nice too, just to protect their little noggins and get rid of this wide straw nonsense. That's only going to be good for a few more months. We are starting to have issues with a lot of waste, I'm noticing. Lots of vegetables just kind of sitting out here and rotting in the heat. Because we're literally not able to eat our food fast enough. We're growing so effectively and so stinking fast, it's kind of ridiculous. Not seeing a lot of movement on chopping trees or doing any mining jobs. Who do we have as a... Yeah, Silvestre is kind of like our all-around one of our best characters. I mean, really good at research, really good at smithing, good at harvesting, and everything else. Yeah, and one of our best shots. Oh, Silvestre, we rely on you too much. Anyone else good at mining? Answer, no, no one else is good at mining. Drew, can you do some serious botany? You could, but I really want you to focus on cooking before much else. You know, we'll go ahead and turn off research there, though. I want you to be working on cutting some stuff as well as cooking if necessary. So yeah, that's kind of it. We need somebody else who can do some serious mining jobs, or maybe take some relief off on cooking or something. All of that would be great for us right about now. Oh, finally, an actual raid. Okay, mindless assassins. They appeared silently, eyes hollow, hair wild, smelling rancid and daubed with blood. Everyone in Darby Hill Montashire recognized these pillagers as assailants of the most desperate kind. All right, how do you have to fight? 3 fierce forest bandits, 4 regular forest bandits, and 1 ruthless forest bandit. Well, that's a little bit spoopy. Okay. So they're wearing creepy masks. At least one of them's practically naked. At least a couple of them have some decent armor on them from what I can tell. So this is now actually going to be a bit more on the dangerous side. We need to be ready for that. Let's go ahead and make sure this time around that everyone does actually have some armor equipped. So we're going to go ahead and put this on for everybody. Everyone grab some form of armor. Everyone grab some form of helmet. It's time. We're going to get ready for another big fight. Now, depending on where they spawned, it would be nice to use the tower. Let's see, where did they spawn? I actually already lost track of the guys. Oh, they're over here. Again over here? Like, this same corner is what's getting hit all the time. Clearly, I should be building some sort of a tower out in this direction instead. We already talked about having to have some parapets come out here. Should have done that, didn't though. All right, everyone go grab some armor. Of course, they didn't actually go do what I told them to do. They all decided it was a better time to break for lunch. Ugh, that's the problem with having a union. Okay, so they're all over here. The raid has officially started. Most of my people haven't actually gotten all the armor they were supposed to, but some of them have at least, and that's really the best that I can hope for. It is probably time to go ahead and tell everyone to get set, because we know this is going to take a little while. So everyone toward the center. And of course, let's see. We could try to draw them toward the tower. We could do that, but I don't think that it's going to work. I think instead they're going to prefer to go and attack some other stuff. My question is, do we want to continue using this choke point? Because it's worked phenomenally well up to this point. Yeah, probably. All right, you know what? If it ain't broke, why fix it? Let's go ahead and get Iceman and other teams up here, and we'll stab people as they come up. Looks like Brave Reynard is going to be the first to get sniped. All right, you guys, are you going to take any shots, or you decide you want to just stand there? Take shots, dang it. Shoot him. Shoot him on the way up. He's going to run through the traps. Don't let him trigger all of... Oh, there we go. We got him. All right, Ramsey's the next one. He's got no clothes. Should be easy. Easy truck. Come on, shoot. All right, fine. Don't do that then. Shoot other people as they come up. They're going to get stuck on the doors and stuff anyway. They're going to break down another door, and I don't really care that much. Look how wounded they all are. Oh, you pathetic loser. Solbasur also gets another level up in marksmanship. Fantastic. None of their characters, the raiders, ever seem to have ranged weapons. Have you noticed this? I can't say I really understand why that's the case, because it feels... Oh, a crit hit. It feels like they should be allowed to have ranged weapons. They'd be so much more dangerous if they could have ranged weapons, am I right? But, nah, for some reason, no. We're absolutely wrecking these fools. I know we can't hit the guys on the doors because I really need to get something set up. But the more we can weaken, the easier it's going to be to slaughter them as they walk up the stairs. Henrik, very dead. Scott, you're going to be the next one to go. Bye. And then Bernstein, I don't know what you are. Yeah, they're trying and they're failing to break down the door. Broke a bone. Beautiful. Are you guys gonna run away? Because before you've even broken down the doors, like, all your guys are dead. You got one naked guy and one guy with a funny helmet. That's all you got left, forest bandits. Victory! Run away! They didn't even break through the doors. My God, amazing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and have you guys all try to shoot the remainders, if possible. Tell you what, come over here toward the corner. I'm sure they're gonna come by this way, though they are also about to run through all of the traps. The rest of you guys, you don't need to be drafted anymore. You can all just go about your business. You're fine. Well done. You didn't have to do a dang thing. As the first time that our defenses have actually worked perfectly with no downsides whatsoever. Even pathetic little Oswald couldn't get away. Amazing. All right. Well, feeling pretty good about that. We're going to swap you all back over to your caps and stuff. Of course, I don't really much care for the fact that I have to go through and manually unforbid everything once this is done, but there we go. And of course, no armor is necessary to reduce your speed. Perfect. And you know what? Because y'all did such a fantastic job, I think we're going to allow you all to have some beer and wine tonight. Everyone gets a reward. You know, something we could do is try to upgrade our kind of lounge area into some sort of a great hall. We already do have the better tables and 6 chairs of some sort. What we need is 8 wall decorations, whether that be banners or deer heads or whatever it's going to be, and also some torches, and I think that's all we need, which seems easy enough. I actually already set up a couple of shield decorations, so let's go over here. Banner, nah, wall shields, here we go. Deer head takes bones. Oh, fan-flippantastic. I'm sure I can find some freaking bones. And you know something? Let's also go ahead and research the swords. I think it's just time. We'll get ourselves a nice long sword. We can start replacing some of these spears with a few more shields and sword combos for good defense. So let's take a look over here. The long sword takes 35 metal instead of a short sword with 15, so definitely a lot harder. Also, a smithing skill of 20 is required. The good news is I believe we have that, so that should not be an issue for me. All right, the real question is, do we want to wait until we can make it out of steel? I don't remember. Has anyone actually crafted any steel? We don't actually have any production jobs. Right, that would be a problem. Let's go ahead and set this until we have... Oh, I don't know, we'll say 150 iron or so, and then for steel, this I think we will do a few times. We'll do this at least a couple. And I want to manually control the steel so we aren't, like, accidentally converting everything into that, because that might get needlessly expensive. Now let's see, we've got a lot of wall decorations, some banners, we got ourselves some shields, some torches. Is it a Great Hall? It is! Okay, so the Great Hall is now up and a-runnin'. Is this gonna make a big difference as far as mood? Good lord, Sulbasur, you just keep going with that freaking botany skill. It's scary. Let's wait until people actually come in for their end-of-day meal, but I'm very curious to see if the Great Hall makes a difference. So, Sulbasur, how do you feel right now? Entertainment needs, victorious job satisfaction, oh, there we go, 8 in Great Hall. Okay, 8 at a table and 8 in a Great Hall, so it does give a slight mood bonus. It's not, like, huge, but it's something. So, okay, fine. I mean, a little decoration's easy to do. Good lord, we are getting full on books. You know something I'd really benefit from? Shelves. Bookshelves. Lots of them, so I can create a proper library worthy of Beauty and the Beast. And Drew turns 55. Fantastic. Yeah, I can see a lot of room for... Oh, the dwarves are triggering my traps. I thought they were attacking somebody. I can see a lot of room for improvement in this game, and definitely a lot more needs to be done with it for it to have a lot of longevity. Because I've already kind of reached a point where I feel like there's not a whole lot more to do. I mean, Research 3, again, just kind of gives upgrades to stuff I'm already doing. But I don't feel particularly in danger or challenged. We're having absolutely no issue with things like food. We're making plenty of armor and clothes and gathering other materials, but no way to sell it or store it or anything that's a bit more efficient than this. There's not much more to look forward to than what we've already got. Whereas a game like, I don't know, RimWorld, for example, I mean, yeah, you got so much longevity. It's going to take forever to get every single item unlocked and crafted in some way. No, by the way, we're at 91.5% in our influence. So we've practically dominated the entire region. No problems whatsoever. I am going to go ahead and extend out some of the parapets in this area. I still think that that's a good idea, so let's go ahead and deconstruct some of these and make some upgrades to our defenses. Let's also try placing down a couple of these metal traps. Color me curious. Yeah, it's going to take some iron ingots and mechanical components, and they're a little expensive. But I think we can say with certainty that once people come up this ramp, which it seems like 90% of raids do, they'll come around this way and then whammo! Hopefully that kills them outright. That would be nice. Oh, I like this. I like that the bear trap is also hidden by some leaves, just to make it extra stealthy so there's no way they could know. It's a silly little touch, but I appreciate it. I like it. Let's go ahead and start mining some of this gold as well. Just because I'm kind of curious. Wow, we can mine gold really quickly if you can find a vein. There's like 400 in a single vein, and already we've got like 309 out. It's only been a couple of swings with Sulbasur. Gosh, Sulbasur's so stinking good. A couple more gold veins over here, too, so I got plenty to go around. Oh, look at all this stuff decomposing. Yeah, storage is an issue in this game, no doubt about it. Getting enough storage turns out pretty tough. Okay, we'll make some more mechanical components so I can continue making the traps. Beyond that, I have 90 steel bars now, so let's go ahead and craft myself a longsword, but I specifically want it to be made out of steel for the maximum potential damage. I don't know how much better steel is. I'm sort of assuming it works like RimWorld in that way. Could totally be wrong. Hoping not, though. And we do have some extra defenses set up around pretty much every gate, except for these areas which don't really need it. So, if we do get raided again in the future, and I'm kind of hoping we do, we'll be ready for him. Let's see. What else do we want to do for research? You know what? I guess it's oh, what's this? A new settler. Let's see. Jeffrey. What can Jeffrey do? A marksman, passionate for mining, no skill for it, and some smithing. I mean, I'm not feeling really good about this chivalrous arrowsmith, but I suppose we'll go for it. And having another marksman's not a bad idea. All right, fine. We're going to welcome this person in. I'll go ahead and rename in a minute. For the meantime, let's go ahead and grab research level 3. I don't know that I need it, but we've got it. What's wrong with you? Are you sleeping? You're unconscious. Why are you unconscious? I don't know. Hey, Iceman, can you please go and carry... Nope, we can't. It's already assigned. Gosh dang, we don't have an empty bed. There's a wolf right there, and there's no empty beds. God, I hope you survive for at least a little bit. Let's go ahead and get myself a new bed set up, eh? Okay, there we go. Now we have a bedroom. Fine. So, where are you again, Mr. Jeffrey? Wait, Jeffrey, where'd you go? Jeffrey? 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 I don't know where Jeffrey went. I'm a little concerned. Oh, Jeffrey's over here. Woo! Okay, Paul already grabbed Jeffrey. I'm like, did Jeffrey get eaten by the wolf and the game hasn't caught up yet? Because that would have been absolutely hilarious. All right, Jeffrey, you're going to survive this, I have no doubt. What should we name you? How about Fun Deck Hermits? There we go. Welcome to the party. Okay, what are we going to do with Fun Deck Hermits? Great question. So you're super passionate about mining. You just suck at it, like really bad. Well, maybe we let you do some mining in, like, some random soil somewhere to try and build up some skill. Maybe. Beyond that, stewardship, I'm thinking hauling should be a high priority for you. You don't really have much else going for you, unfortunately. Smithing, you're pretty good at. I guess we can have you set to craft. That doesn't require any particular skill. You're not really going to be a cook. I'm not going to have you do any carpentry or tailoring or research or anything like that. You're okay at cutting plants. I can allow that. No constructing for you, though. Hunting? Sure. That's not so bad. And then for you, I guess we will give you a new ranged weapon, since that appears to be your primary skill. Set you for cap, and then for winter apparel, and you are set. Okay, so I think we need another library, right? I guess we can make it out of some more clay bricks. That's probably fine. How big is this facility going to be exactly? It's pretty large, turns out. Pretty darn large. All right, well, I think we'll still stick with the clay bricks. We'll go ahead and build it out over... I could attach it to this, I suppose. Yeah, that's not even a bad idea. We're going to make it fairly large, though, because my intention will probably to also make it into a new storage area. So you're going to look something kind of like this. Oh, look at that fun deck. You learned something. You learned how to swing something at a rock. Congratulations. I'm so very proud of you. Alrighty, what do we get? We got a fine steel longsword. I mean, it's got 11.73 DPS. Seems pretty good. Iceman, where are you over here? Hello. I need you to drop this weapon real quick. Let's do a quick check. 5 DPS for a sturdy steel short sword. Pfft. That is nothing compared to the glory of the longsword. I need you to go grab that real quick. Come and equip it. Wait, skill level not met. You need skill level 15? Oh, well, that does suck because I'm pretty sure that nobody has melee skills worthy of that. I don't think we literally have any. See, that's actually one problem in the game. And it's true of things like RimWorld too, but very few characters can actually train up any of their skill. I mean, range you can train up by hunting, but as far as like what do you do with training up melee? Practically impossible unless we're getting attacked all the time. Which, I mean, ideally, I'm not. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. What else should we research? We'll go ahead and pick up fermenting just for the heck of it. We are now at 99.9% influence of the region, so... Again, I don't know if that qualifies as, like, winning the game exactly, but I feel like it should, if not. It's practically there. We don't really need anything else. I'm still trying to construct this advanced research table. I'm just having a little bit of trouble getting enough mechanical components together, but we have metal. That's not been an issue up to this point. We're getting plenty of metal iron. We're getting some steel. We've got some gold. 30 gold ingots that we're currently sitting on, and we're going to go ahead and start smelting up some more pretty soon. 320 gold ore to make some bars, though? Wow. I didn't realize it was that expensive. Okay, we can go ahead and mine that thing out as well. And Fundeck's just going to go and play in the dirt for a little bit and have a bit of fun. He's thrilled. He's super duper happy about it. Also, you should probably go ahead and drop this hatchet because I don't want you to have this hatchet, and I was pretty sure I told you not to have the hatchet from the beginning, so go ahead and drop that, please. Thank you very much. We'll smelt that down for something more useful. Yeah, please get this set up. I definitely want to do that, and in the meantime, still sitting at 99.9. I just need a little bit more wealth or influence, and boom, we will have kind of sort of won the game. Oh, and we have another settler. A jailbird. Lillian didn't stop looking over her shoulder. Okay, so do we help Lillian? Lillian is a pretty decent cook. Not to mention, decent at melee. Okay, you know what? I don't have to know anything else about you. This soothsaying army... what? Corporal or something is going to be welcome to Darby Hill Montashire. There you are. All right, so we're going to be attacked in a while. There's a lot of fierce bandits. But you know what? That's fine. I am more ready than ever before. And we've reached a golden age. Darby Hill Montashire is now the most influential settlement dominating the entire region. Pilgrims travel from far and wide to witness its splendor. What does that mean? Well, do we actually get visitors and stuff? Because that'd be really cool if so. I don't think so, but we have officially hit 100%. So I think the last thing we're going to do in this series is we're going to go ahead and withhold against the largest raid yet. And if we can win that with no issues, then I'll say that, yeah, there's no challenge left. We can end the series. Oof, we got a nasty early snow coming in right now. Day 1 of winter has officially begun. Minus 20 degrees Celsius outside. But again, this is where insulation's pretty cool. Take a look at this. It's only minus 5 degrees inside of our storage facility over here. Minus 2 over here. I mean, yeah, it's a bit warmer inside where all this is turned on. And of course, we're going to turn on the brazier, and that all makes everything better. But yeah, you get the point. Having some really good insulation is good in so many different ways. I'm trying to craft some better shields as well as some better weapons, but I think for the time being, we can make do with our current shield and the axe that we got from Fundeck. So Lillian's not going to be totally useless. Let's also remember in about 13 hours I get attacked. We need to make sure that everyone has a chance to put on some armor and be ready. Oh, there's my next library. Okay, so we have the advanced research table, which makes thesis. Thesis, huh? All right, well, we'll go ahead and make those until we have like 20 or so for the time being. And here comes the raid. Okay, we refuse to bow to the assailants' demands, and now there are more than there were before, presumably of a higher level. That's fine. Wow, look at you guys. Wait, are you stuck? Hang on. Wait, are there any ramps here? Or are you, like, actually stuck in a hole? Oh, no, there's a ramp. Okay, well, that would have been funny. I'm imagining it's impossible for that to happen in the code. They can't spawn somewhere where there's no ramp and you can't dismantle the ramps. Hilarious as that would be. And the raid has begun. Okay, this time we're gonna get here just in time to take a few shots at them. They don't seem to have a clue really what they're doing for some reason, but looks like we're doing all right up here. Are we doing no damage to this Wygolf person? Certainly seems that way. There goes the metal trap, and it did not do anywhere near as much damage as I think I was expecting it to. How fun. Hey, Solbasur, quick question. Can you shoot this person? Yes! Okay, so this works exactly as intended. Beautiful. They're all hiding under the archers, which I gotta say, pretty smart. But as long as we keep attacking the people who are sitting here at the doors, what are they gonna do? Happy birthday, Natasha! You get to enjoy it with a little slaughter. Wow, they are just lining up to die at this point. The reinforced door has barely taken a scratch. Yeah, this is the way to go. You get everyone some archers, you get some reinforced gates, you set them up like this so that they actually can reach everyone. And that's it. There's really not a thing to worry about. These guys are not going to get through the doors, even though it is easily the largest raid we've had to deal with up to this point. And they're all very, very screwed. Wow, beautiful. Shoot him! Shoot him! And he's broken his leg. Okay, got him. That's it. Everyone has died. Now, you guys can all enjoy the rest of the evening. Go and get something to eat, little snack, maybe some celebration beer, while I figure out what we got for loot. Looks like a lot of stuff. Drew, is there a reason you are insisting on sleeping outside over here? I mean, literally, like, go get a bed. There are plenty here, I promise you. It's not more comfortable outside. Well, at this point, I think we can go ahead and safely end this series. We managed to get up to 100% regional influence, which means I have pretty much maxed out my potential wealth. Obviously, I can get more, but all that the game's gonna care about. And these raids are absolutely zero challenge for me at this point. Obviously, we can get larger and scarier ones over time. But for the moment, I mean, who's worried? We easily slaughtered that group, and I can't see it getting that much harder from here, especially since I'll keep making better weapons, better armor, and so on. All that would really be left for me to do is to tear down every one of these buildings and make a giant, awesome castle. But that's going to take a lot longer than I'm willing to put up with. So I'm going to end things here. But thank you all very much for watching this series of Going Medieval. I think the game has a lot of promise. It has a long way to go in order to make sure that you want to keep playing it. But overall, pretty fun little game. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.